Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. And that sound you just heard is just an order on one of my shops. That's what I get, like a cash register opening when I have an order. I'll have a look and see where it is. Probably on Etsy. Be one of my PDFs. Yes, there's nothing on eBay, so it's PDF. Yes, one of my PDFs on Etsy. That's mostly what I sell these days, PDFs. But anyway, I'm just sitting doing a little bit knitting. I'm just doing one of the fronts. I haven't done any of this since last Thursday when I took it to the bingo with me for one of the fronts on that cardigan. I thought I could get these little ones finished and I can get the pattern sorted out. Got quite a few patterns actually that's finished. I just need to write them out on this one. I need to finish this one, and the blue and white mixy one as well under there. I need to finish that one as well for that pattern. But I have another slideshow for you today. This is number 28. I get quite a few photos, pictures sent in to me, one or two of my own in there as well. And I have to look through YouTube's Audrey library, you know, for music that hasn't got any copyright on. You can't put anything like today's music, you know, the singers and things on, because it'd be copyright on it. And if I put anything like that in my video, I wouldn't get paid for any of the views. That, you know, any money for the views would go to the artist, whoever was on that song, or whoever makes the records. That's where it goes to. It doesn't go, anything copyrighted doesn't go to us. Even though it's our video, and that might only be a few seconds in the video, that's what happens. So I go onto the YouTube's audio library, which people put little bits, they do little bits of music themselves and they put it on. That's where it comes from. So that's what's on today. So I'm going to show the slideshow first, and I'll come back after that. So I hope you like that slideshow. Another lot of lovely things that people knit, and other people like to see what other people knit, not just what I knit. I put one or two of my own things in there as well. So I had quite a lot of pictures sent in this time, so just keep on sending your pictures. Anything, doesn't have to be knitting, it can be crochet, sewing, anything, any craft that someone likes to make, and I will show them on in my videos on the slideshow. So that's that for the slideshow. Now I'm just telling you what I've been doing. I have another little video to show you. It's just one of the blanket that I finished, little baby blanket, but I started another one. This is the different, the other wool is slightly, the colours are slightly different, not exactly the same, but very similar. And I was going to do a granny square one, which I was going to start it, with the circle and work it around like that. But I did try it. And, when you're doing the granny squares, you're doing triple crochet instead of the double crochet. And the holes were far too big. For a baby blanket, you don't want great big holes. I mean, I think a baby would nearly have got their hand through the holes because of how thick this yarn is and how, the size of the hook that I'm using. And I just didn't like how it was coming out, so I thought I'm doing it the same as I did the other one. So I'm just doing it with my double crochet pattern. So I'm just going backwards and forwards, and I have a little bit, I don't know where I put it. I had a little bit from the other blanket left over because I didn't have quite as much. I don't know where I've put that other ball of this. I had it here. Put it in the bag. Have I? No, I don't know where it's gone. I've got so many things on this couch beside me. Whatever, there was a little bit of the wool left over. Oh, I can see it on there. I'll have to get up. I can see it's on the chair beside my table. That's it. That is what was left over, because I left so much for to do around the edge of the blanket, and I wasn't sure whether there'd be enough in this one, because this one there was about 360 grams, I think. There was 3 full balls and a part ball, but there's only 300 grams because there's only three full balls with this. So I kept some of this, and I thought I'll use this for around the edge because it's very similar. Just there's some deeper colours in this. It's like black, it goes into black and charcoal, but it's only little bits. You don't notice it actually when you see it. Them's the dark bits there. The rest of the colours are practically the same as what's in there, so I'm going to keep that for doing around the edge, and then I know I'll probably get it the same size because I kept about half of the 60. I think there's about 30 grams there in that bit for to do around the edge. So I'll just work on this until I've used it all up, whatever the 300 grams gets me to. The other blanket came out 18 inches wide by 24 inches long, and that's what I have a little video to show you, that finished thing. Pick my knitting up. I've got that. I've got it all tangled up under here. So I'm going to stop this video and I'll show you the other video to show you what the other blanket, how it came out. Well, that is my small pram or carry-cot blanket. It measures 24 inches by 18 inches, which is about the size that I used to do for the little ones for my kids when they were babies, for the pram and the carry-cot. So that's how the little blanket came out. That'd be suitable for a pram or pushchair, or like it's in a carry cot, just a small blanket. You would have seen it on the end of my slideshow. I think it was the last picture on the slideshow because I put it up just before I'd done the slideshow. So that's what I've been doing, and I'll finish this row what I'm knitting here. That's how you can see that a little bit better now that I've finished the row. I'm not quite up to the armholes on that yet. Take that little bit down out the way. And I did a little bit on my own last night. It's a little bit longer than it was. It'll be up to the armholes before long. That was about all of that I got done. That was about it. But it's my bingo night tonight, so I'm not sure what I'm going to take. I may take some of this green one with me because I haven't done any of this one yesterday or today. Just that little bit on there. I do have to write down in my book the number of stitches where I started with the rosebud there. I think there was 3, and then I started the rosebud. And I'll have to count them on because I started this, my book was downstairs and I was sitting knitting upstairs, and I thought, oh, I'll get it later on when I go downstairs. But I never went downstairs the rest of that night. I think it wasn't any time to go to bed, so I'm going to have to sit and count the stitches. I can see how many I did before I started the rosebud on each section there. So I may take that with me to the bingo tonight because it's not a big piece. It's one of the fronts is a little bit smaller, so I'll take that with me and do a little bit of that tonight. Don't get all that much done because I do have about half an hour after I get into the bingo place, into the club. By the time I get our books and our drink and that and sit down and that, I have about half an hour before the bingo starts, or 3/4 of an hour. Sometimes it depends. If it starts at 8:15, and sometimes we're in there and sat down by about 7:30, and then we have a 15-minute break from one lot of games to another. So that's probably about an hour. I could manage some knitting, so and get quite a little bit done in that time. So anyway, that's just a little bit catch up, what I've been doing and what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going tonight. And for the lady that called me a dirty stopper out there because I didn't get home till 11:30 on Tuesday, I would probably be home just after 10 tonight, so you don't need to call me names anymore. It depends. On a Tuesday, the quiz night goes on till a certain time, and then we have a bingo, a rock and roll bingo afterwards. So it's usually 11 o'clock before we leave the club. Then it's nearly half an hour for me to get home, but I have to take my friends home first. So that's why I'm a dirty stopper out after 11:30. Some people are very cheeky, you know. Anyway, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.